Hi, I'm Amy Long with Red Carpet Report in Beverly Hills at a special screening and panel for Showtime's The Affair. Hi, I'm Amy with Red Carpet Report. So nice to meet you. I'm going to try to not geek out on you because of the obvious reasons. Let's just say I've seen your work before, and I'm a big fan.
Big Mighty Ducks fan.
That's exactly what I'm talking about, the Mighty Ducks. How did you know?
I'm good like that.
So we've actually moved on to more adult and mature storylines. Tell me a little bit about Cole and The Affair.
Well, Cole is the unfortunate cuckold of our story, who is not dealing very well with all the changes that have gone on in his life in this first season. And so we find him pretty battered going into season 2 after his separation and the loss of his child, and it was a bad year for him last year.
Yeah, not a great year at all, and so we'll be hearing a lot more about it. I've heard through your perspective, or Cole's perspective this time around. Are you looking forward to more time in front of the camera and showing your side of the story?
Yeah, I mean, the opportunity to tell the story from Cole's perspective is something that I'm very much looking forward to, because as much as it was an interesting challenge in the first year to try and figure out how to tell your character through somebody else's eyes, or actually to somebody else's eyes. But it will be really nice to be able to use Cole's own perspective as the counterpoint now to sort of see how he's actually interpreting these things instead of how he's being interpreted.
And it is a very taboo subject, The Affair. Does it make you think, or have you been able to sympathize with the man or the woman? It is being shot from 2 perspectives as of now. What do you think, being there firsthand?
Well, I think if our show is working, you sympathize with both at different times. So there are certainly times where you find Ruth's character more sympathetic, and then I think there are times where you also completely understand where Dom's character is coming from. And I think that's sort of what the heart of the show is that, you know, the 2 perspectives are trying to tell the audience that there is no objective truth, right? Everybody is living inside of their own lives. They have their own perspective on what's going on, and most people are not evil even when they're doing bad things. And so I think when we're getting it right, you feel sympathy for both of the characters at different times depending on what they're up to. Just because we've all been there to some degree or another, right? We've all done things that we regret, or hurt people that we care about, or made selfish choices because we didn't have the willpower or whatever to resist them. And I just feel like that's a really honest storytelling device, and I think that's why it's resonated with people. I have no idea.
No, I agree with you, and it's so interesting to see it as 2 different perspectives as well. I've never really seen anything to this depth either.
Well, yeah, I mean, generally speaking, television or any narrative is going to pick its heroes, right? And then once you pick your heroes, it's a tendency, whether you intend to or not, you know, for the writers, for the actors, to want to portray them in the best possible light. And I think our show has been very, very conscious about making sure that everybody is sort of a warts and all full human being, that they're capable of acts of beauty and kindness and behave in sympathetic ways, and then they're also incredibly, you know, selfish and venal and cruel at times. So, which I think is more in keeping with the reality that we all live in. So I think that's the best version of our show, when you have a bunch of, I don't even want to say flawed characters, just humans, you know, people who have multiple facets.
And we're definitely looking forward to your character development as well.
Me too.
Did want to ask you one more thing. Is there any one thing in particular when fans of the show come running up to you, did they ask you the most thing that they asked? You know, why'd you let her get away with it? Did you know it was happening? You know, things like that.
You know, it really depends on who it is coming up. I've had a wide variety of things, and it very tellingly, people who sort of pick their hero, right? The person who either thinks that it's, you know, she's an angel and has been so hard done by the men in her life, or she's a harlot and she, you know, destroyed this good man's life. So it's been a wide variety of things. We'll see how it goes in season 2.
Well, we're excited to watch. It was so nice to meet you. Thanks for watching. If you liked this video, hit the like button, subscribe, and in the comments below, tell me, whose side are you on?